They they turning crazy. They motherfucking self fucking around and playing around with that shit.
Right.
Hell yeah. They research bullshit on YT,
Right.
and then they think they can do the shit,
Hmm.
and they start playing with that stuff. And mm.
Yeah.
I'm sure it is old people that do it too, but I'm pretty sure them old people know what they doing.
Right.
They done had people tell them over the years how to do it and what not to do. Shoot, man, nope. Mm-mm.
Oh well, okay. As I'm staying in the light, believe that.
I know that's right. I pray every day.
Right.
Yeah.
And I thought that Star, I felt like she was summoning some stuff that she probably didn't know nothing of,
Yes.
Who?
because she was doing a whole lot of too much.
Doing too
Who?
much.
When Star was doing all that chanting and stuff all them
Ah,
days,
yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all already know
yeah,
Star
I just,
called.
mm-mm.
Hey,
That's
she done
that's
called
nope.
little Joe Demon in them. She called little Ray Satan. She done
Yes,
called. She called little
thank you, Awakening,
demonic Joe over this motherfucker. She done called every
girl.
motherfucker.
She was calling folks that she didn't know nothing about is what she was
Mm-mm.
doing. You can't do that. Don't
Right.
do that mess.
Right.
Excuse
Sure. Just 'cause you done seen it on YouTube, don't, I mean, sorry, YT, don't mean that that stuff works. Yes, magic is magic, but it's some magic that you don't mess with.
Right.
You leave it where it's at and mind your
Hold on,
business.
somebody. Is it me echoing? Somebody
Is it?
echoing.
Is it me?
Not you. Is echoing for a minute.
Was I?
You good now?
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah,
But
I
yeah,
don't play that
that's
shit.
some creepy stuff.
Hmm. I do not play that
Just
shit.
them, just them talking about it made me like start looking over my shoulder.
That's what I just
Right.
told Ty. I don't like that shit.
Well, because I'm in the hospital also. I'm at the hospital.
Right. I told her
And
you.
it's always spirits and stuff moving
Oh
around in the
yeah.
hospital.
Yep.
I don't play with that kind of stuff.
Sure, I remember when I was working in the hospital and I used to have to take a dead body down to the morgue at night.
Oh,
Oh my God. That was so creepy.
mm-mm. One of our security guards, he will not go down to the morgue by himself.
Shit.
He will not. He absolutely refuses to go to the morgue by himself.
Oh my God.
They be like, it's okay. Just go on down there. He like, nope, nope. I'm not going down there by myself.
Security needs security.
Security needs security from all the dead bodies and spirits,
Right.
I guess. Which I don't blame him. I wouldn't go down there by myself either.
Lord. Here in the lake, you forced to do all that shit.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Let me get my little Bible. I need to give me a little Bible speaking of my purse.
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
Get
Hey,
some holy,
that's why I'm sitting here.
give me some holy water, holy oil, or whatever it is.
Hey, what? Y'all look. I ain't. It ain't
Huh?
really nothing to clean up in this motherfucker. But I'm bleaching this motherfucker down.
Hey.
Lysol on this motherfucker down just off the fucking conversation.
Ah, right.
Fuck.
You say,
Right.
get thee behind me,
Get
Satan.
behind me. Here we go. Splash his ass.
Yeah. She say, forget holy oil. I'm gonna throw some bleach on him.
Ah,
You can be living a righteous life, but
mm,
nobody's perfect.
hmm?
So even if you live a righteous life, you're gonna mess up and you're gonna be tempted.
Yeah.
That's what the devil is for.
Hmm.
The devil was brought to tempt you,
That's it.
and you never know what that temptation is going to be. I mean, that's how people fall. I mean, even preachers and stuff are not perfect. Everybody makes mistakes.
Yep.
You can even have self-discipline and you still get tempted. Everybody gets tempted.
That's right.
And
Temptation.
nobody's going to make the correct decisions all the time.
No, that's why we human.
Hmm. Exactly. Which is why God gave us all free will, too.
Right, right.
I won't say I don't fear nothing but God. I fear death,
Yeah,
which is something I'm working on because you're not supposed to fear it. But
right.
I don't even think it's the fear of actual dying.
Dying. Yep.
It's the fear of not being here for my kids. That's
Exactly.
all it is.
I explain that to my kids too. I'm not
Yeah.
afraid to die. Well, I'm afraid of dying because
Hmm.
when you're dead, you don't know you're dead. So
Right. Right.
yeah, and like I say, I have, like you just said, that's something I have
Hmm.
to work on because I have it bad. Ever since
Oh
I
yeah.
got sick, that shit used to mess with my mind bad.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Hmm.
Absolutely. I don't because I think because it happens so fast
Hmm.
and so unexpectedly
Right.
that that's what gets me
That's where the fear
is
comes in.
you have your death date,
Hmm.
but you don't know what it is.
Right.
And so at any given moment, that could be it.
Right.
And so it makes you think about, okay, so did I do what I needed to do? And
Hmm.
is everything in order when I go?
Right.
You know? So, cause
Right.
like when my mom passed, it was like very sudden. Like it was out of nowhere.
Oh wow.
But, but she had started talking, like she started telling a cousin of mine, this is the picture that I want on my funeral program. And he
Hmm.
like, huh? And she had told him that like a week before.
Wow.
And she was still out and about and doing things or whatever, but then she just woke up one day and she wasn't feeling good. Well, her heart rate had started being low. And
Hmm.
then on a Thursday, she just wasn't feeling good. And I ended up having to take her to the hospital and she coded twice once we got there. And then they put her in ICU and she was fine Thursday, but of course they had her on a machine. They were fine. She was fine that Friday,
Hmm.
and then all day that Saturday. It looks like she was getting better, and then all of a sudden Saturday night, me and my sister happened to be there at the same time, and she was gone like that, that
Wow.
fast.
Wow. And she felt it. Hmm.
Hey y'all, I'm
Yeah,
just saying,
and
like
what
if
creeped
y'all
me
gotta
out.
stay muted. I'm sorry, Nicole. If y'all
Oh
just
no,
gotta
you go,
stay
you go ahead.
muted. No, I'm just letting them know if they gotta stay muted, just come and fill these boxes up. Join the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Cause
Yeah, yeah, come up here. Ain't nothing to be scared of.
All
Um,
right. We ain't gonna bite.
I,
How long it's
hola.
been? Hey y'all, how y'all doing, ladies?
She passed
Hey
away.
y'all.
Hey,
hey,
December 22nd, 2018.
Okay.
Oh.
So 3 days before Christmas.
And
Hey y'all.
Hey,
What's
and
going on? I
so,
done missed everything.
well,
Girl,
we
some
had
spooky
some
shit.
demonic spirits over on World's panel.
mm-mm.
Real
I missed
demonic.
that too. I was in and out because I'm
Oh man,
doing stuff.
I'm scared to even repeat it.
I'm telling you, just
I
basically they were
remember
talking
hearing him
about
playing the
conjuring
music.
up some stuff.
Oh Lord, yeah, I heard that
Hmm.
right that part right before he started playing the music, but I
Yes,
don't know what's going on.
yes, that's what they were talking about. So
Hey Juice,
yeah, that's we don't we're in Jesus' name we say.
Right.
I
In
promise you.
Jesus' name, I promise you.
Yes.
How
I
y'all doing
promise
today
you.
on this Saturday though?
We were
We're
doing
good.
pretty good. I think we'll need to play some music.
Yeah, that'll be
Yeah,
good.
Ty,
cause
Ty,
they
where you
man,
at? Play some music, Ty.
cause they show shit up.
Ah,
I'm not
yep,
gonna be
yep,
able
yep.
to stay up here though. I gotta put my phone on the charger. Um, I did want to come up and speak to y'all, let y'all know I
Yes,
love y'all.
children of God
Love you
will
too,
always be
Tootie.
attacked.
Alright. But I'm about to put my phone on the charger. I'm gonna check back in with you guys a little
Okay.
later. Catch me
Okie
up.
dokie.
Alright.
We'll
Okay.
be here. But yeah, it's so sudden that you just, I mean,
Yeah.
you don't know. You never know.
Exactly.
But she had everything planned. Like me and my sister didn't have to do pretty much nothing. She had
Wow.
put everything in the same place where she wanted it. She had everything all together. All we had to do was basically just go up to the funeral home, sign the paperwork.
Right.
That was it. So she prepared. She was very prepared. So I said, I think I want to make sure that I do that for my own kids because
I
I
have.
think it'll make it easier
It
and
does.
give them the opportunity to actually grieve
Yeah.
instead of having to try and plan a funeral and figure out what I might have wanted and
Right.
might have would have said and all that kind of stuff.
That's the thing.
So yeah.
I got you. It's real simple too, because
Mhm.
you picked out what you wanted. Like you say,
Exactly.
the kids don't have to worry about none of that. Nothing but
Mhm.
grieving.
Yep. Give yourself the opportunity to grieve.
Hmm.
Yeah. Because they're 10 months later, my ex-husband died, and so that left my um oldest son to try and help plan his funeral. And of
Yeah.
course, the only thing we knew is that he wanted to be cremated. Nothing else.
Okay.
Nothing else. So they left them trying to plan that. And
Yeah.
I was like, nah, I can't do this to them. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
And make sure I have it all put together.
Because people don't realize that's a lot left back
It is.
on the
It
family.
is. Mhm.
And it
It
causes
is.
a
It
lot
is
of
a lot
stress and
harder on
strife.
younger children. What you
What's
say,
that?
Ty?
I was saying that it takes a lot out of like the kids. It actually causes a lot of conflicts within the
It does.
family.
Oh yeah.
Mhm. Mhm. Me and my sister actually stopped talking for like 2 months.
Wow, I was just about to say with my ex-husband, him and his sister and his brother, their father died 3 years ago, and they have not spoken since
Wow.
Really? Oh my God.
I
because
hate that.
people were trying to hide certain documents and
Oh yeah.
all type of stuff. Knew about other life insurance policies, but didn't want to tell the other ones. Um, just stuff like that.
That's
And
crazy.
so at the end of it, they
Money does
still.
it every time.
I mean, like it was just
Yep.
crazy. It was really like literally they almost
Money
came.
does
Him and
it
his brother
every
almost got
time.
into a fist fight in the kitchen.
Oh my God.
About money.
Yep, about money, about money.
Hmm.
Because the
Money does
brother
it
had
every
done
time.
called and initiated the life insurance policy, but didn't tell any of the other kids when they were trying to
Mhm.
get everything set up. And so technically, he was supposed to be getting like $30,000, and he had said nothing about it until the life
Oh
insurance
wow.
agent just happened to call my ex husband and say, "Hey, we need your information," and then that's how they ended up finding out that it was even this extra policy.
Wow.
And see, a good thing for you to do if you have more than one child
Yeah.
is to put all of your children on your
Yep.
as your
Policies.
beneficiary.
It.
Yep.
Because when after everything is taken out of for funeral expenses,
Hmm.
they will
Mm-hmm.
automatically split the money and send them to. You don't have to send it to one person and then they figure out how to divide it up.
Divide it
They
up.
will automatically separate it and give them what's left over. So
Nicole,
I
sound
did
like you
that
got
with
the same thing.
my retirement. I did that with all my insurance policies. They all are going to be divided 3 ways.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Plus, I'm going to put it in writing.
Right.
That's right.
Because
Yeah.
I do not want them fighting over no damn money. You
Right.
need to be just sad at the fact that I'm gone.
Right.
Okay.
Fuck that money. Fuck
Okay.
that
Focus
money.
on missing me, damn it.
Right.
Be missing
All the
me.
shit I done
God
did for
damn it.
y'all, raising y'all, spending up all y'all ass gonna concentrate on
Thank you.
me.
Yeah, you're supposed to be
Exactly.
sitting down crying right now.
Okay.
Exactly. Worried about a check. The hell? Shit. You can't do nothing with that money, no way. Put it up.
Okay.
I already done told them. I said, y'all know that even though I'm gone, I'm not gonna leave you alone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right.
I'm gonna still be harassing
Be
y'all.
on y'all ass.
Okay. Like hell. And when you get to acting up, I'm gonna start knocking shit off the walls.
Exactly. Turning lights on while you're trying to sleep and all that kind of
All
snatching
that stuff.
cover off of you.
Yep.
Push you out the
Look,
bed.
writing shit in the mirror when you in the shower. So as soon as you step out, you're gonna see it on the mirror. Uh-huh. Shit.
They say, Mama, God gonna put you out of heaven. I said, He might. He just might. I
Okay.
said, but trust, I ain't going to hell. I'm gonna be right here with y'all,
Yeah.
peeking in y'all
Okay.
doors, seeing what y'all doing.
Well, I'm gonna be like, Jesus, I'll be right back. I gotta get my
Yeah.
kids in order.
Yeah. Be like, can I go down there and see what they doing? Please. I'll come right back. I
Shoot.
I'm
promise
going
I'll
down
come
there,
right back.
going down there and wake it up.
Mm-hmm. Say when you feel a slap on the back of the head, no, that's me.
Okay.
Cause my oldest son, he gets on my nerves. He the biggest mama baby, but he gets on my nerves. I said, you know what? I said, I think I want to be cremated too, because my ex-husband was cremated. I said, I think I want to be cremated too. He said, you know what? We could do that. And I'm going to put you and daddy's ashes all in the same pot. I said, no, you not. No, you not. I say, I already know he going to be chasing me all over heaven. You can't make me be in here with him too. Shoot. I say, he going to be waiting for me when I get to the door. I'm going to be like,
Okay.
no, leave me
Right.
alone.
He
God, can
say
you
so.
put me on the other side? Shoot.
Right. Is it a back gate that I can go through?
Thank you. He gonna be
Jesus.
right there, baby. Hey, baby. No, baby.
Well, I've been waiting for this all my life since you
Yes.
left.
Yes. I've been waiting for you to get up here. No, you haven't. Show me where my mama is, and you go over
Okay.
there somewhere. Shoot.
See
Don't make me tell my granny on you. Shoot. You know she didn't like you.
Okay. But that was
I say I
crazy.
pray
Even
that it
yes.
is like that though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I pray that it's. I mean, you get up there and you see everybody and it's just joyful and happy and
Yeah.
just all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that lady that was on Nikki's panel yesterday, I felt so bad for her because when she started talking about that darn
Yes,
like that kind of got deep into my soul. I had to stop and look at the phone. I was doing something, and then when she brought that up,
girl.
I was like, huh? Because
Here
that
I
was the
come,
first time I
y'all.
had heard that.
Girl, let me
She
tell you
cried
something.
so hard.
I found out who that was that came on this panel.
We
Uh-oh.
knew you would.
The one that was doing all that hollering
But
and cussing.
That was Happy Mom's son. But anyway, we gonna proceed on. We ain't gonna go there.
What?
oh,
Oh Lord, is her forehead still
Are
mad
you
about last
serious?
night?
Girl, them hoes is mad about life all together, and he got the same forehead, and he
That his
ugly,
mom do.
and that's why your dreads is pushed all the way back, and you can't grow them properly.
Mm.
but
And he ain't no kid; he's a grown man, so I can talk about his dirty ass. But
yeah.
anyway,
Okay.
now as I was saying, when it comes to this, all this voodoo stuff, people need to go sit themselves down. They get involved in this shit. I'm gonna tell y'all what voodoo has became. You know, actually, it's a gift. Having spiritual abilities is a gift. Okay, but over the years, people have turned it into a hustle. It costs from $3,000 to $5,000 to get reborn into these different orishas and all these different little things. What they do is they reborn them into this shit. They teach them how to do shit. They teach them how to summon stuff. But see, it's not for them. So when they go explore this shit, that's why you see people like Nature Boy. He's all over the place because he is one of those type of people that probably have paid some money to be initiated. It has been abused over the years. See, you always had that one grandma that knew how to do that shit. They
Mm-hmm.
had spiritual abilities. They can heal you. You never had to go to the hospital. Those are like some of the same powers and the things that's being sold nowadays and being taken to another level and misused as well.
Right.
It has become a hustle now where motherfuckers is paying $3,000 to $5,000 to learn how to be these different Orishas, Obantala, all that stuff, and these people is making money off this shit. But what they don't know is they teaching them this shit, but it takes longer than a week. If a week stay, what they do is they contact is a Babala, it's called a Babaloa, and he would give
Mm.
them a reading, and he would tell them what's over their head and how much it costs to get initiated. And it's like a
Wow.
week process. They will go over there, they will catch the plane wherever it is. Some of them do it in Africa, some of them do it in New Orleans. It's just all little different places where they go. And the Babala will initiate you. And what he does is they reborn you. You have to make sacrifices into this Orisha. They cut your hair off. It's all kind of little shit that they do. Okay? And you supposed to act like a baby. When you go home, you can't eat out of a spoon, you can't eat out of a fork. You got to do everything as a baby until you gradually become an adult again. That's why you hear these motherfuckers. When you always hear Nature Boy said, "I've died already,"
Wow.
that's what he means. He's been initiated. He has made a sacrifice to be initiated. And what the Babalo does is when they initiate them, there's a whole lot of deep shit that goes on through an initiation because they don't have the natural gift. They don't have the natural spiritual abilities. They just see how some people making money off of it, so they go spend $3,000 to $5,000 to get initiated, to have this overhead to say, well, I'm this, I'm Oshun, I'm Obantala, and all this, and all the pretty costumes and all of that. But see, when you summoning and you challenging different energies, that's when they become fucked up, like Nature Boy, because you didn't initiate it into something that's not for you.
Wow.
So that's how it works, okay? And my family, I have a deep history of all of that stuff. I have family members that's deeply in tune with Orisha. I myself, as once, was initiated as a Shango, and I do not deal with that stuff. But it's all up here. It's nothing of negative or dark. So see, then you got these other little things like Papa Legba, all these different religions and different stuff. And I'm telling you,
Ty.
when you are being possessed and you opening up shit and you fucking with shit, I know I'm spitting straight facts, juice. I'm keeping it real.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And this is why you see Nature Boy, when I try to talk to him, he would never challenge with me ever. He will run.
Yep.
Because yes, indeed, I do have Shango over my head. Okay. I don't expose my shit because it's not nothing. These people throw that shit out there to use it in a damaged way to harm people. No, that's not what that shit is for.
And I wanted to say something real quick, Miss Nikki. You are so true because my kid father, he was joking about that. He said
Hmm.
he knew a Haitian, and he still want to be with me. He said that the Haitian said he will give him $500 to make him for me to fall in love with him.
Well, it's a lot of things that can be did,
Yes, that is so
and
true. It's a
I
hustle.
don't. You know why I don't expose to people a lot of stuff? Because really, you're not supposed to. Because if you tell somebody to do something
Mhm.
and it turns out the other way, that's your bad. You have to take accountability for that.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So when you're dealing with different energies, you know what the fuck you dealing with. And anybody that's involved in the spiritual realm know who to fuck with and who not to fuck with. Believe that.
Yeah.
So when it comes to that stuff, those are natural born gifts. I have a natural born spiritual ability. I don't have to go nowhere and practice a motherfucking thing.
Mhm.
So when you paying money and you going to get initiated, those are the ones that's confused all over the place. They don't even know half of this shit that they purchasing and using is not even authentic material.
Hmm.
Yes.
It's just a facade to sell this shit because you got ignorant spiritual people that think this is what it is, and it's not.
Right.
Just to be within that little sector of that shit.
And the crazy part, that was like he was like the only thing he needed was a picture of me. That was crazy. All
Mm.
he needed
You
was a
that's
picture of
all
me
you need. That's
and a
all.
five and
See,
$500.
listen, that's all you need. You could do
Mhm.
possibly anything when you have spiritual abilities, okay? But it's not as well for you to misuse. Because anything you put out there, you got to deal with that shit.
Yeah.
So that's not no shit that you just go around here fucking with like these stupid ass bitches like Goddess
Mhm.
Eyes running around telling people she a witch and she'll cast a spell. You don't real people that have spiritual abilities don't do that shit. These are people that's learning shit from other people. It's
Yes.
like I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's like this here. Say you go buy this product at the hair store. They say, girl, this stuff is growing my hair. The next thing you know, everybody using that shit.
Hmm.
And it's only working for one person. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So the spiritual ability has been sold. It's like a drug nowadays.
France, Italy, shut the fuck up.
What she say?
That bullshit.
Ain't nobody talking about carbonation. We on a whole different subject. I'm over here talking to these ladies and trying to educate them a little bit about how the spiritual world functions, okay? Now, man your motherfucking business, France. So that's why I wanted to explain to y'all. That's why it's a high number of all these so-called wannabe spiritual people. They don't have natural gifts. This is shit that they are learning. And it takes a lot to be a spiritual person and have spiritual abilities. It's not nothing to fuck with. You can lose your fucking sanity. You can lose your fucking life with that shit. That's not no shit that you want to walk around here and fucking toy with. I'm telling you. So that's why you see a bunch of fucked up shit over there in carbonation. Because everybody wants to be so spiritual and all this other shit. If the gift is not for you, it's not for you. And the same thing with the tarot card readings. You got 1,000,001 goddamn tarot card readers. When we was coming up, you would rarely even hear about them. And if you did, it was very seldom, probably would be one. Now all of a sudden, you got them 18 and 20 reading tarot readings. You don't even have the experience or the wisdom unless you were just naturally born spiritually with that ability to do that. They even out here playing with these cards and shit. They need to cut it out.
Yeah.
And anybody that's reading tarot cards, I'm gonna let y'all know this right now, straight off the bat. Anybody that's using tarot cards to read you, they don't know what the fuck they doing. Because if you have spiritual abilities, you don't need no tools to read anybody. And that is facts.
That's very true.
Hi, baby. Stop running to these people, putting your life and your soul in jeopardy. Because these people don't know nothing. It's all the way to make money. You will go to their ass and get a reading and leave worse than the fuck you went there. Now all of a
Who is
sudden,
that France Italy motherfucker?
what did you say, Ty?
Who is this France Italy?
I
Italy.
don't know who those people.
It's
Those are
probably
like
either
they
Lucky.
giveaway.
Talk about carbonation
I
now.
I
think it's
used
one
to
of the
have
York
this
people.
No, yeah, we ain't even talking about carbonation. What is you
when
talking about?
when I
And
used
you
to
over
be
here
on.
watching us, so you just as depressed, dumbass.
Exactly. Well,
Get the
I'm
fuck
not,
out of here.
baby. I'm not never ever depressed, honey. I'm
Period.
not
Who
never ever
is?
depressed. I'm just spitting facts to my black sisters, so they'll know when they come encounter with people like this, turn the cheek. Because I'm gonna tell you, all this little sage, all this stupid shit that they go and buying and all these little grocery stuff, that ain't even the real fucking deal. First of
Right.
all, okay? They don't know what the fuck they burning.
Shit, Nature Boy gonna be depressed when he can't make that fucking quota doing all this fuck shit. But I'm gonna mute
So
up.
y'all ladies, y'all be careful. And I used to have this same argument on Naturals panel because you get all these people coming up here. Y'all want to slap out tarot cards and shit. You got people with spiritual abilities on here that's grounded in tune. Don't nobody want to be, I don't want to be in the facility with that shit. And I had that debate with him all the time. Stop letting people come on your panel with that silly shit.
Yep.
How in the fuck is you reading tarots on Bigo?
My grandma
To
always
get
said,
beans and
you
shit.
know, don't just let anybody pray for you because they may not be praying for the right reason.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes, ma'am.
And if you want to burn some sage, grow it your damn self. Because you don't know what energy is in that shit. You don't know what
Yep,
none of this shit got in it.
Yep.
that's a fact.
Big facts.
And if it's not your world, don't even fool with it. Because guess what? It's not for everybody.
Mm.
It's not for everybody. I don't, some people feel like they lesser because they don't have spiritual abilities and different stuff. That shit is deep.
Yep.
And it's not anything to fuck with. Talking about reading tarots and shit. You digging up shit that probably ain't even got nothing to do with that person, throwing all that energy into that person and they soul and vessel and shit open, and you reading some shit into they fucking vessel. Like, go sit the fuck down, all you fake ass bitches on this beat.
Yep.
I don't need no motherfucking cards. I will bust a motherfucking panel open and I can read a person without a card. I don't need no tools, none of that shit.
Well, we know you got special ability the way you be reading these bitches down and figuring out who they are.
But I
Yes.
don't do that shit. I don't be walking around here trying to stick out like no fucking sore thumb with that shit. Ain't nothing with that shit. I'm who I am. And if I'm having some issues or some family issue and there's somebody that I need to work with or take care of to secure my family, I'm going to do what I have to do. But coming on here trying to make some fucking money and all that shit, fuck all that shit. And everything I do is free. You're not even supposed to charge to spiritually clean someone, to spiritually help someone. So what is you people doing?
All facts.
Manipulating folks, your own people. This shit is wrong. I'm so sick of these buzzard assholes.
That's what makes it hard for people to believe that there truly are some people that know what they're doing.
Let me tell you something. If they is not doing it naturally, tell them to kiss your ass. I'm so sick of these bitches getting on these panels. You'll see them with sage in their hair and burning it. Bitch, you don't even know what you burning.
Yep.
Mhm.
Don't be going in them stores picking that shit up, burning all this shit. These people telling you to burn. That shit might not even be for you.
Yep.
When you go to a spiritual teacher or a spiritual guidance, they're gonna pray and cleanse this shit, and it's gonna be directly for you naturally. So if you ain't got a spiritual ability, how you telling somebody to go buy some shit? You don't know who had that shit. You burning somebody else energy, hard sweat, whatever the fuck tears it took, whatever it took to get that shit from that stove to here to there, all the way over here to this side of the world. Girl, do you know how much shit in that shit by the time it get to you?
Mm.
And these motherfuckers flying out buying all this shit, burning all that shit, sitting in the tub with all that shit, putting shit all around their neck. You don't even know what the fuck you walking around with.
True.
And again, if that's not your world, don't fuck with it. And if you choose to go that route, if they're not doing it naturally, without any tools, tell them to kiss your ass. Period. I'm so sick of these. I'm sick of these bitches. Y'all didn't seen them get on these panels grabbing sage, burning that shit all in like just stop it. Will y'all just stop? It's very aggravating. Because anything that you got in life, you're gonna have. And anything that you're not supposed to have, you're not gonna have it. You make the best of your life. It can go backwards or it can go forwards. You are in control of self from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. So sick of these fake ass bitches got all these drapes and shit all behind them, burning shit, slinging shit. When they get to doing that shit, I fly right off the panel, bitch. I don't want none of that. Y'all didn't seen them. Y'all ain't seen them doing that stupid shit.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Don't even know what the fuck they burning and wonder why they sitting around here miserable, can't get no man, can't get no money, steady keep getting homeless and all that shit.
You speaking straight.
Just live your natural self, your natural life. Anything that's for you, you're gonna have. Anything that's not, you're not gonna have. And that's simple. I swear, I'm so sick. Y'all just don't even have a clue how tired I am of these bitches.
Oh, I could believe it because You be speaking facts and everybody with the bullshit.
I'm sick of them, and wonder why they deteriorating and looking old and shit, burning all that stupid ass shit.
Yeah.
Girl, I didn't sit up here and got real mad. Let me calm myself down.
Boy, I mean, he just came up here just rude. Just rude. He came up with it.
Girl, that boy don't even. Let me tell you something. I will bust him down. You seen when my. Let me tell you something, baby. When I gear my energy, what he do?
To play. Well, World got rid of his ass.
No, World didn't drop him.
Oh, he didn't?
I don't think
Okay.
World dropped him. He took off.
Okay.
Cause baby, when I gear my energy, he already knew what time it was.
Mm-hmm. That's
I
what
don't feel like
he
those
ain't
people.
mad.
Those are miscellaneous people. I don't get in tune with that shit. Motherfucker, I'm not walking around here read no books and none of that shit. Motherfucker, I got my shit naturally, period. And that's what's wrong with them. They too busy trying to live out in history. Bitch, we living in the now.
Right. Exactly. Right now.
We living in the goddamn now. Walking around here putting Indian shit all on their head, paint all on their face like looking stupid.
Probably ain't
Trying
never
to be
met an Indian.
important. But again, as I told y'all, to hold those positions when you are paying for them is to make money. And that's why Nature Boy is using his to manipulate. He make all these people turn their money in because this is what is designed to do. You can tell these people what you want to master in, and they will teach you to do that. But you will pay for it because what you put in that universe is going to return. Believe that. If I'm not naturally born with something, I don't want it. Exactly. Everything that you need is instilled within. You don't need nobody to teach you shit. Because every individual on this earth was equipped with what they need to live this life on this earth, believe it or not. Your shit is already written from the day you come out that womb. And every human being on this earth is born in total submission to God. Okay? And when you're born in total submission to God, your journey is already mapped out. So why do you need to go search and dig and get initiated in other stuff that's not for you? That's why they live in a fucked up life. Walking around here manipulating people and using people and taking their money, and it's just sad. The population of this shit is getting greater and greater by the days. Do y'all see it? Now all of a sudden everybody want to be spiritual. Better go sit y'all stupid ass down. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Nature Boy wasn't born with no natural gifts. Because if he was, he wouldn't be bisexual. That's right, Attach. And I know what I'm talking about, baby, because I would have ate his ass up if he would have stayed on this panel. He can't eat it with me. He cannot eat it with me. The only thing that we have to fear is that blue-eyed devil that's killing us slowly right before our face. From the chemicals in the food to this toxic air, this chemical water. That's the only fucking demon that we battle. No, yes it is. It's because of that. That's a whole taboo in that religion. Show me a goddamn picture where you seen Papa Elegba with a dick in his ass. Yeah, he's satanic. You know why? Because he initiated himself into a satanic world. He sold himself to the devil. Period. That's what it is. Anytime you paying for something that don't belong to you, it wasn't for you, and you're misusing it. I'm telling y'all, these folks, I'm telling you, they didn't got out of hand with this shit. And you see it all through Go. Everybody got a religion. Everybody got this. Everybody got that. And I just laugh like, wow, look at this shit. This is something else. Young people. Anytime you seen a damn witch doctor, they were older and wiser. Now all of a sudden you read, you a witch doctor at 23. Bitch, you ain't even got no wisdom. Fuck. Practicing shit. But I tell you one thing, they're gonna practice the wrong shit one day. Exactly, J Star. You want what, honey? You want who? Cookies? Them ain't no cookie, Grandma. Those are not cookies, sweetie. See? No cookie. You boo boo? Boo boo thing? Come here, let me smell you. Talking about some Well, what am I? Is that you? Mama. That is you. Your boo boo stink. Hold on, y'all. So true, J Star, and I agree 100%. I have never seen so many lazy young people in my life. Cooking a whole dinner in the microwave.
They are definitely lazy.
Honey, something
Everything
else.
they want everything quick.
Shit, I didn't see one of them before cook a whole dinner in the microwave.
How? What kind of
Oh,
dinner?
shit, don't ask me, they do it.
It
I
must
don't
have been
even
some
own
steamed
no shit
vegetables.
like that. I would never purchase a microwave and put it into my household. It's not healthy, and all it's doing is putting cancer in our people's body.
I have a microwave, but I don't cook in it. I just reheat my food with it.
I use a toaster oven to reheat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, microwave is really not good at all.
I want to get
But
an
shit,
air fryer.
everybody do their own thing. Um, I don't use microwaves.
Yeah.
Mama, I want my medicine.
I went and got one of the the toaster oven, Nicole, would work the same.
Really?
Just go
I need to look into doing one.
yeah, get you a toaster
Oh,
oven
air fryers
and
reheat food too? Oh, okay.
you say what? Yeah, I
They
have
said
an
an
air
air
fryer
fryer
too
too.
as well.
I've been talking about getting one of those. I just
That's
hadn't done
what
it yet.
that's what my little toaster oven is made from, that airwave thing. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, you have to be careful of things.
Yeah.
Plastic bowls and different
Mhm.
stuff like that. All that shit is just cancer ridden.
Yeah. Yeah. I've definitely heard that.
Yeah,
Really,
just
Tootie? Mm.
I don't use microwaves at all.
Yeah,
It's
it's habit for me.
cancer. Do you know it's so much cancer in just the plastic bowl itself that you heating that shit up in the microwave. So that's like a double, triple effect.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah. So.
You're not getting
Oh
no
wow,
more
I didn't
medicine.
know that. I need to stop using mine then.
Just go, when you get time, I don't know what anybody's pockets is looking like. They have some inexpensive ones, and then they have some that in between.
Yeah.
You
Mhm.
know, just
I've been
gradually
saying I
start
was
out.
gonna give me one for I don't know how long. I just ain't did it because I'm lazy. Well, I mean, it's just pretty much just me because all my kids are grown, and so my daughter is only home in the summer, and then
Mhm.
both of my sons. So I don't. Yeah, one of my sons lives in Waco, so it's
Yeah.
just me pretty much.
Mama, too.
Well, just if you can, Nicole,
Mama.
just navigate from the microwave because it's very so not healthy for us.
Mama.
Yes, sweetie.
Yeah, and I
Okay.
said I was. I've been saying I was gonna change a whole lot, like um, not eating red meat,
Mama.
doing chicken and fish until I get to the point to where I don't want to do meat at all, and then
Yeah,
more
you can.
vegetables, but fresh vegetables.
How I did was I started with pork first. Okay, that is just something that I don't deal with in my household at all. But
Yeah,
you
I
have to think
rarely
about it.
ever eat
Beef,
pork.
beef is worse than pork.
No.
Okay.
Really?
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Oh, that's
Beef
right, 'cause
is
it's harder to digest.
beef is worse than pork. That's like having a damn dead human in your intestines for 2 months.
Mm.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh shit. I didn't know that.
I do fish, but I only eat fish that eat other fish. I don't do no scavengers. No catfish. I don't do catfish. I don't do no fish that that eat the bottom of the. Now, I do eat a scavenger, but it is shrimp. And I'm still working on that because that's kind of hard to put to the side. Now, my crabs and shit. Now we having a problem with that shit. I'm having a very hard time getting rid of them scavengers. Which I don't ever think I would get rid of those, but for the most part, the pork and the solid beef, like roast, all of that shit.
hmm
I don't fuck with it. Your little boo boo stank like hell. You need to get on a pot. Ooh, my grandson.
right there.
Gerald. He too years old.
Mama,
You hear him gonna talk about some grandma, can I? Y'all hear him talking about grandma, can I take a bath?
Sound like it's time for somebody to start potty training.
Okay.
I don't know when my daughter gonna start potty training him, but this is not no shit that's supposed to be in a pamper.
How old is he?
Go tell mama I
How old
said
is he?
give you a pamper and your wipes so I can get you together. But yeah,
Huh? He say,
uh,
huh?
tell
How
mama
old
to
is
give
he?
you a pamper. This is how you do it, Nicole. You can
Mhm.
slowly, because I used to wing myself slowly.
Mhm.
And trust me, you will be amazed at the process that you can do slowly. It's a
Yeah.
process because we get caught up, here and there. We'll we get tempted, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
you have to alternate some stuff.
Yeah. I have a cousin who is a nutritionist, and he was saying that eating organic, like he still eats like meats and stuff, but he said you do organic meat
Yeah.
and then vegetables. If you peel it, then you don't have to do organic. But if it's something that you eat, like with strawberries, grapes, that kind of stuff, he said it's better to do organic vegetables because of the chemicals that are in it.
Well, I'm not no I don't I ain't now I'm not gonna sit here in front and say I'm no nutritionist. Now I still eat my shit. It's just that damn pork, that's some shit right there. You will see a big change in your skin and everything when you stop fucking with that trichomonious worm, whatever they call it, that pork
Yeah.
that's fine.
And see, I
You
hardly
will
ever
see
eat pork.
where the thing is I would try to completely discontinue of that sucker, if anything
Yeah.
else. And got all that hardcore beef, all them steaks and all that shit, that's not really, really
Yeah.
good
See, I
for
don't
us.
do steak.
It's really not good for us. And then you have to think about it. This meat nowadays is not meat as when we was growing up.
Right.
This is some cloned
Chemical,
out
all the
shit,
chemicals in it.
chemical shit. We don't know what the hell we eating.
Have you noticed how big chicken pieces are now?
I don't even buy that shit. I go to the
Really?
farmers
They
market.
are
I get farm
huge.
raised.
Like they pump these damn things up and have these damn Hercules ass uh
I don't,
chickens.
girl. It was a time where you could take a chicken wing and break it and it break right away. Now you got to put some force on that shit. I don't buy none of that steroid chicken, none of that shit. I know the original size of a wing. And if it's not the original size of a wing, I don't want that shit. And then that shit is
Yeah.
all tarnished up.
Mhm. World say y'all notice Clubfoot feet look pregnant.
He looked pregnant. His hips
He
look
look. I
pregnant.
was just say that he look pregnant. He
Get
looked
up,
like he
come
done
here.
already gave birth to at least 3 kids with them hips, and I bet he had a natural birth too. They say them women had gave birth to them kids. No, they didn't. He did that
Please bring me something so I can clean this boy up. He
because
burning
his
my
hips are
head.
too doggone wide for him not to have
Ain't
carried a
nothing
child.
funny about that smell. I'm sorry, Nicole. He's sitting up here laughing like something funny about this stuff. Hi, Grandma.
That baby say what? I didn't do nothing. But you know when they start eating grown folks food, they start taking grown folks shit.
Mama, where's his pamper? Hmm? Yeah, okay, so how am I changing without a pamper? This shit
Oh
is
Lord.
dangerous. His mother didn't bring no wipes or nothing? Where they at? Okay, you need to bring that on down, honey, because this deep. Who baby you? Who baby you?
Mama,
Grandma?
yeah,
Where your grandma at?
right here.
Can I have a hug?
Yeah. Hi.
with his bad self, girl. He is something else, y'all.
Thank y'all for the gifts.
Oh, I didn't even see them.
Review
Thank you
TV.
to all sent the gifts. I'm too busy running my mouth. Y'all know when I get the running the off in my mouth.
No, we listening. We listening.
Here, listen, please don't lean back because I don't know if any of that is leaking or what.
Mm. Tie up there cleaning,
Wait,
cleaning.
y'all, my
Tie.
grandson. I'm gonna tell you something else too, Nicole. Hey, what is the problem? I'm on the phone. Jayla, leave him alone. Be cautious with
What?
some of these cleaning products too. Yeah, hold your leg.
Oh yeah, I have heard that about certain cleaning products.
Girl, these people don't care about us. They will mix anything up and put it
Mm-mm.
in a bottle and
It's
sell
all
it.
about making $1.
They don't care about us.
What can we throw together to sell that people are gonna buy?
Exactly. They will throw something together, girl, so fast and put in a bottle
Mm-hmm.
or a box and sell us, and we be having our stupid ass right in the store buying it. Don't know
Because
what
if
the
you
fuck.
notice, when they
Don't know
make
what.
the shit, they have masks and all that stuff on. But
Exactly.
then we use it with bare hands and no mask and
Hmm.
like what? Like you
Yeah.
gotta wear a mask for you to make it. That mean it might be some harmful stuff in there.
Yes. And you
Exactly.
know, I agree. I agree.
But it's hard to find natural products though too.
Right. Good natural products.
Mm-hmm. That are actually gonna clean like you need them to.
I'm here, y'all. I got something real serious going on right
Is it bad, Vicky? It's
now.
bad.
Girl, this shit right here. I ain't did this shit. Here, stop smiling. Ain't nothing funny about this.
Ah,
This is something serious, y'all. I'm trying to
you
tell
say
you.
ha ha ha.
And she up at the damn pudding bay. Here, be still.
Mm-mm-mm.
Mm.
The pussy.
Look at my baby. He looking at y'all. He trying to see if his mom. That ain't your mommy. That's not your mommy.
You said he too?
Oh,
Yeah, he's 2. Mama. Yes, baby. I want my tablet. Okay, give me 1 second, honey. Jayla, where's his tablet at? Whew. Hold on, y'all. I gotta go wash this. This gotta go outside.
He done gave you a show enough gift.
okay.
mm. Oh, mercy. I still got 2 hours.
I hope that lady that was dealing with Kite contacts Nikki back because I'm really interested
I
to
do
hear her.
too.
Y'all
I
want me to
really
call
want to
her?
hear what
I
she
can
got to
just
say.
drop down and call her. Hold on.
I
Let me
really
see
want
if
to hear
she
what she got
texts.
to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I have to admit, when they first started talking about him and how he had gotten beaten up and how he was scared and how he was, I mean, it started tugging at my heartstrings too. I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
well, you
Yeah.
know, if it's that bad and he really, really want to get to his mama, like maybe I should help. I asked Nikki, okay, what can we do? How can we help or whatever? But
Right.
now that I
Right.
hear about this, I'm glad I didn't help.
Right.
That's right. And then
But
that
Exactly.
popped
I
up
felt the same way.
in World Live. She just dropped in out the blue. We didn't even have no idea about her. And then,
yeah,
well, yeah, he just calls and I cash app him $40 here and there. $40 here and there, the hell.
exactly.
Mm.
And then you got a whole husband that you ain't telling about it, basically.
Mhm.
But you're not telling him the full story anyway.
Yep.
And that was weird because
Like
at first when she was in the chat, I was like, okay, yeah, right. She just saying
just
stuff.
trying to get on the panel.
Yeah. And then when she got there,
But
started
she
explaining
follows.
it.
She be all on YT.
Mm.
That was
Only
crazy.
thing with that though is it makes it difficult for anybody who may be over in carbonation and actually want to get away from there
Yeah.
and don't have the means to. Him, Velvet, all of them that done left and put on this little act and made up these lies, they gonna make it hard for them. They gonna make it hard for for
You'd want to help.
people to trust and want to help them because all these other people keep lying,
Yeah.
like you scamming. So nobody else is gonna believe it. Like, oh, you just gonna get our money so that you can give it to his big hipped ass. No.
Exactly. Exactly. And people are, oh no, they're not scamming. No, it is scamming. That's exactly what it is.
Mhm.
When you get money under false pretenses, that's scamming.
Scamming. Yeah.
Yep.
And people work too hard to, just throw their money away. Hold on one second. I need to
Exactly.
go fuss at my kids.
Shit. I, everybody know how cheap I am. I don't like buying shit unless it's on a discount. Yes, I got the money to buy it, but I
Yes.
don't want it if it ain't on
Oh, I
sale.
understand that. That's understandable,
I
baby.
want to save my coin. So
Hmm.
yeah, and yeah, I know you can't take it with you, and money can't buy happiness, but it makes life a little bit easier when you got it.
Right.
Yep, sure does.
So, and that right there, I would be so pissed if I had contributed anything to that shit just to know that you now want to act like this to all the people that help you and you want to go back over there to that bullshit and get stuck up in that mess again. Like, no, no.
Mm-mm. No, Joseph, we do not. Get your ass out of here.
We don't want to talk to you, Joseph, at all. At all.
Sorry, sir.
Now, Israel, aka Tron, I was very impressed.
Yes, me too.
He got
Me
out. He
too.
was living on the street, picking up Wi-Fi where he could. And like, I think now he's got a job, he got a place to stay, all that.
So
And
he
he
wanted that.
still goes with the knowledge and he still believes in, the certain paths or whatever. But he realizes what Clubfoot is doing is not the proper way to go.
Hmm.
Right. Yep.
And he's doing it differently while
Yep.
also taking care of himself. Because, Clubfoot said because of his religion, he's not supposed to work.
A man that don't work don't get
Don't eat.
fed.
Exactly.
Oh my God. How's he thinking?
Exactly.
And stuff don't grow from the ground by itself.
Right.
You
They
gotta
don't even
buy a
attempt to
seed to
try
plant.
and grow anything from the ground.
Jesus Christ. That man crazy.
They stay
Somebody was
eating out. All that money when World went over how much money they had got with them
mm,
SBA loans and stuff, they could have bought land and
yep,
could have a small village right now.
yep. If
Yep.
they would have did the right thing.
But that's
Hmm.
how know that Clubfoot is conscious of his wrongdoings. He knows that he gonna show
Mhm.
his ass online. He know that he gonna beat these girls. So there's
Yep.
no way that he can be permanently anywhere because at any
Right.
given time he's gonna have to be on the go
Be able to pick up and go.
and pick up and go because of his bullshit
Mhm.
online. That's the only
Yep.
thing that I can think of that is the reason why he would not have already done that up until this point. Because I mean, he's had what, close to almost
Hmm.
$500,000,
Yeah.
or really
Yeah.
probably more than that, because Keys gave him what, three hundred
Probably.
thousand, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So probably closer
And
to
they
what,
bought
750, and they did shit.
ATVs and all that kind of bullshit,
Yeah, Apple products and all
toys and shit,
that shit.
basically.
Mm-hmm.
But then also, I thought the ideal of a village was for you to, okay, I can understand you having multiple wives. Okay, cool, whatever. But you also need the people in your tribe to have their own little small families. And then these little small families come together and make up a village.
Right. That's when
But
it become a
you
village.
want to have all the women.
All of them.
Nobody else can have a woman, which is why y'all don't have any offspring over there.
Yeah.
Because everybody, sucking and whatever on everybody.
Mm.
And these men can't find wives and whatever. Because I remember hearing Zoka say she went over there specifically for Solar.
Yep.
And when she got there, Clubfoot saw her and said he wanted her.
Yep. Because remember that first night, he couldn't keep the camera off of her ass. He literally
Mm-hmm.
had the camera on her butt that
Mm-hmm.
entire night almost, and then had to
Yep.
slept with her. Like that. That is so wrong.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I fully believe, and people can say I'm crazy, that man is a sex demon.
Mm-hmm.
100.
That is what he is. He thrives off of that.
Yep.
And that's how he keeps going and keeps being able to do the shit that he do is because of him being this sex demon.
And he wouldn't. He is. I'm glad that he's doing that shit in other places, because if he was here, like
Oh
the
God.
actual U.S., he would be in jail probably for like R-ing or something like that. Because he the type of man, you go to a club and you say, nah,
Yes.
I'm not interested. He the
He'll
type of
take it.
nigga that'd be like, nah, bitch, you come with me type
Yeah.
shit, or
I'm
drop something
He's
in
God.
the
your
type
drink.
that would slip something in your drink
Drink, exactly. He's that type of nigga. You can see it all
and you
over
wake up the next morning not knowing where the hell
what
you
happened.
are and why your drawers are clean across the room.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He definitely gives me those type of vibes. So he can keep going,
Mm-hmm.
and as long as he doing it just them, just like that girl when it was in New Orleans. Like, where in the hell did she come from to do all of that
Right.
with him sexually that one night?
Girl.
Because remember, she was saying she was hurting the next day or whatever, and
Mm-hmm.
thought it was funny. First of
Yep.
all, girl, you need to care more about your vagina first of all than to just do it like that.
They ain't gotta care about the vagina because that ain't where he getting them.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
Mm-hmm. He don't want that. He
Uh-uh.
wants that other.
Yeah,
But
oh yeah,
he
because he was
said,
saying she couldn't take it. She was saying he couldn't
right.
take it. I remember that now.
Yep.
Yep, he sure did.
Yep. And that's why she didn't get to come back with him.
Yeah, because she couldn't do it. She couldn't take it.
So that's the only way you can be. That's what you look for in a wife is whether or not she can take it. Like, what about the other stuff? That's why you have the problems that you have now with these women that you got, because that's why all you based it on is how they look and what they can do sexually.
And then I'm surprised that with Natiri the other day when they was in the islands or whatever, talking about she can't take it all. I'm surprised because all the dick that she done had put up in her by
Huh,
all these different
Right.
men. How the
baby.
Yeah.
hell she can't take no dick?
But
Exactly.
also remember, she was the one that came back over here with her coochie so swollen that they
No,
couldn't even
let me
put the
tell
little
you
speculum up
something.
off in there.
Oh
Listen,
yeah.
listen. That was a y'all didn't peep what he was trying to do when he said that. He was basically trying to indirectly insult Prince York, trying to say his shit is little. Okay? So see,
Oh
when Nature
God.
Boy talking, you got to be able to read him and figure out what he's trying to say, because he think he's King Dingaling at 8 inches. So basically, what he's trying to say is, oh, she couldn't take it, she couldn't handle it, like Prince York was little. See, y'all don't understand. You got to pay attention.
Mhm.
He's trying to send little. He's sending notes to
Big.
Prince York.
He's a disgusting human being.
Yeah, he's trying to make like little derogatory statements indirectly
Cupidly.
to Prince York or whomever she was dealing with. Like the one time somebody said something in regards to TKO
Oh yeah.
as far as the sex level, and which TKO didn't even have sex with her. But so you got to understand, at this point, Materia is over there making him feel like he King Dingaling. And you know he
Oh
petty.
God.
He asks questions like, well, is he bigger than me? So like
Yeah.
he had them wives
Why
over
do
there
you
measuring the you
care?
know what's over there. That's why Tron got kicked out.
Yep. Yep.
So see,
Wait, Tron got kicked out because his
because his
Penis was
penis
bigger.
is bigger than his.
what? I
Yeah, he made them
totally
line
missed
up.
that.
He made them
Yep.
line up, and he had one of the wives measure the shit. And when they
What?
came back and said Tron, he got mad. He wanted to have a rematcher.
Damn it! I missed that. Oh
No,
Yep.
honey.
wow!
Yep.
Yeah, this is why
Yep.
Tron. That's why Tron not over there no more.
All the non coochie Tron got over there for 4 years, and then
Tron
he put
got
Yep.
him out
put
because his
out
dick is big.
because they measured everybody's. No, it wasn't everybody. It was Solar, Nature Boy, and Tron in this measurement sector.
Wow!
And when the measurements came back, the results was that Tron was bigger. Yeah, so Tron got put up out of there.
Wow! I was kind of wondering why he, after all that time of him jacking off, ain't getting none, ain't had no wife, ain't had nothing. Then all of a sudden he gone. I was wondering why.
No, he
Yep.
put
That's
him
why.
out. He put him out of there because it's you know what is bigger.
Wow.
Yeah, y'all didn't hear about that?
No.
Oh yeah, honey, that was something else. I think it was, yeah, Aya did the measurements at first, and he
Oh.
wanted to retest and have Malaya measure him. No, the camera
Wow.
not turned.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy.
So
Ah,
this
he
is
had
so,
dick envy.
so this is
Translate
the
like that?
yeah. So this is
Yeah,
the
from what
shit.
they say. From what they say.
So this is the shit that goes on in carbonation.
Ain't that something? You supposed to be
Penis
teaching the knowledge. You
measurements.
worried about how big somebody else's penis is.
It's they
Jesus Christ.
And then you kick them out because theirs is bigger than
That
yours.
man bigger than you.
Yeah, you
But
mad.
I guess when you think about Tron, he do kind of look like you know how the goofy ones a lot of times are packing.
Yeah,
So yeah, I can see that.
yeah,
yeah.
honey. Tron was packing a dinosaur around there. He had to go.
He say he working with a monster. Working with a monster.
Y'all don't remember Shaka being on my panel telling me about that?
Yep, I
No,
remember.
why is Shaka
I
talking
remember.
about Tron? Shaka, po Shaka.
Yeah, Tron got voted. Tron got voted and sent straight the fuck up out of there. He was on the next
Yep,
station smoking.
Oh, because his jib jank was bigger.
all
Hmm.
because he was big.
Jesus.
Ah,
Next boy
so
got
what you
some
scared
J
of? He
Jank
gonna knock
envy.
the
Next.
lining out of one of your wives?
I tell you
Or
this
the
here.
lining out of him.
I know he got
Yep.
all them little dick. Let me tell you
Dude.
something. He got all them little dick ones over there wearing them skirts. I bet you didn't put one on Tron, because, boy, that thing would have fall out. And if Linnell had seen it,
He would have
boy, there'd have been some smoke up in there.
Look, the
and
whole
everybody would have
broadcast
known
would have
Tron's
stopped.
little secret, and
Okay.
they'd have started liking Tron instead of him.
Okay. Want to start giving Tron a shower and shit outside.
Exactly. Washing his
Honey,
face
you
and
know what I'm
picking his
talking about. You
nose.
know the little skirts with the split on it? And,
Yeah.
girl, let me tell you,
Mm-hmm.
try and go sit down, and that thing drop down on the side of the couch. Girl,
Nigga
it was
retarded.
shit.
Hanging right down in between. Look, he sit on that chair, the whole thing go laying down.
Girl, it would have been some shit up in there.
That one-eyed monster is peeking.
So,
It's peeking.
I'm
Tron, your
telling you,
monster peeking.
look, y'all, I'm going to tell you pretty much how that eviction went. Tron had to stay in the closet until it was time for him to get on this plane. Because if he'd have let that
Oh,
thing...
mercy.
He gonna make sure don't nobody
Mhm.
get that thing.
Make sure you get your ass on the plane. Get your ass on the plane.
I
Mm-mm.
imagine.
And you bet not put on no goddamn tablecloth either.
Don't put on nothing. Yeah, get out. You can't stay
Where
here
your
no
drawers
damn
at?
more.
That boy,
Drawers
let
on.
me tell you something.
Right.
That
Keep
boy
your
couldn't
shit
use the
covered at all times.
bathroom. That boy couldn't use the bathroom till he left up out of Puerto Rico.
Okay.
What? Oh, my goodness.
Look, Nature Boy done sent him to the
Come
store for
on,
some drawers and
Clubfoot.
all. He gonna
Come on, Clubfoot. Don't be like that. You ain't got to
But
do that
that's
boy
what
like that.
happened, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. I measured them things, and it got ruthless up in there that day.
and that was a strike against Aya. Next one, this bitch too dumb. She probably ain't even got it right. Just says
Probably
somebody
did.
else to get a
Uh-huh.
remeasure.
Let me tell you something. I couldn't even cook him a meal that day because she told the truth.
Mm. He probably did want her to lie.
I think it
J Star say it's men up in here.
Aya or Ephraim, one of them measured. And honey, I'm gonna tell you, them measurements didn't go swell. Put it like that. Tron got sent straight the fuck up out of there.
Lord have mercy.
Oh shit.
Lord have mercy. Now
Listen,
he kept him down in the basement. They never let him come.
yeah, let me tell you something. Tron stayed in that closet by that dryer till it was time to go. He couldn't use the bathroom, nothing.
Jesus, Mary Joseph.
Mm.
Oh, we sorry, J Star.
Oh, but when we talking
Yeah,
about
because you know it
coochies,
was a rumor around there. You know that Solar's supposed to have a nice piece on him. So the conversation got intense. They got to drinking, and boom, fuck it, just measure it.
Oh, fucking measure it.
Girl, he pulled that goddamn tape measure out,
Oh
and
my God.
when them results came back, baby, listen,
Boy.
Tron had to go. You ain't putting on no, you ain't putting no
You
skirt
know,
on
he
up in here. That
said
big
he
old thing
purposely
fall
got put
out.
in the closet though. He said he purposely got put in the closet.
Really? Why?
Yes.
Oh, I
He
don't
said
know.
it was just something he just wasn't feeling it anymore.
Shit,
Wow.
he
So
couldn't let
I
it.
think it was some shit that happened or was going on that he didn't agree with, and he just didn't want to be a part of it anymore.
Shit, he couldn't let his meat hang no more. Shit, he got time to sit now.
But think about it, Nikki. He had went 3 years back and forth of not getting none, so it really didn't make a difference anyway because.
Hey, Shaka, come here, Shaka.
Oh
Come
yeah,
on,
Shaka got all the intel.
come here, Shaka.
He know exactly about that Jim Joint.
Hey, Shaka, come here for a minute. Get in the queue. Come here. Come up.
Come up
Man,
here. We
this
want
shit.
we want to ask you about Trump, about
This
Israel.
shit. Wait
Yeah,
a minute. Come
just
here. Hey,
ain't
hey,
comprehensive.
come here, Shaka.
Israel's monkey. I mean his monster.
Look, his
His
strong
one-eyed
Yeah, Shaka,
monster.
Shaka, get in the queue, Shaka.
Shaka,
Come
come
on,
here.
Shaka. We
I
want
want
to
to
hear about
ask
the
you. It's
one-eyed
gonna be a
monster.
quick question.
yeah,
This is something else here.
this one.
We want to hear about that
Now,
one-eyed
baby.
monster.
Shaka, come here.
Don't
That
play shame now.
He done ran his ass out of here.
Come on, man.
Jim Jank.
You wrong. Shaka wrong for that.
Look, Shaka hating on trying Jim Jank too. That's a shame.
Hell yeah.
Ain't have to do us like that.
You know what? Well, that dick ain't no good no more because it been in carbonation, so we can go and X that one out of our existence.
But I didn't think that he got none in carbonation though.
Shit, I could
That's true. Oh, but didn't he sleep with that girl that killed her mom?
Shaka, you play too much. Lord, when Shaka told me that
I,
shit, girl, I laughed so hard. Hey,
I
stop
think
all that
Caliber was
crying.
with. I think Caliber was with the girl that killed her mama.
Oh, Caliber. Okay, okay.
Yeah, I think he was the one that was with her. Oh, he was with Aya and Bambi.
Bambi. Oh,
Ooh, ooh.
what about Bambi ass? Her big footed ass.
Did Betsy have that
Shaka
stuff?
ran his ass out of here. Shaka said, Nikki, you ain't getting me involved in that
See,
one.
he could at least threw a couple gifts before he left.
Okay.
Yeah, Shaka threw it out there.
Yeah,
Wow.
I remember he the one that told about the measuring contest.
And it was a hot mess.
Yep.
Shit,
But
I didn't even know that was part of the initiation. You got to get your shit measured.
after that, he probably
You know
was.
how he get drunk and he just start doing that talking and acting a fool. He probably was doing that shit.
Somebody speaking to you, Ty.
Willis Dick Fit.
Hot mess.
Of course, that would be your name.
Of course. Oh Lord, King Gene with the green heart.
I'm not even gonna ask. I was gonna say something. I'm not even gonna. I'm not even gonna say it.
So wait a minute. Do y'all think that measuring was part of the 5 sciences?
Probably. Probably.
Probably so. I mean, it is a sex cult, you know. No, it definitely catches your eye for sure.
Check. No.
Okay. And I just looked at your profile. Okay.
I was thinking the same thing. He definitely like he trying to give his Jim Jank out.
I'm a mute up. I'm a mute up.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
I'm trying to figure out why he coming in here with a name like that, like we was looking for something.
Okay. Right when we having that conversation.
Cause
Right.
he looking for something. He looking for something.
I wonder what
You know
Shaka
they done
made.
all seen
I
Ty.
wonder did
They done
Shaka
seen
get.
Ty in these big old streets.
I wonder did Shaka get his measured.
Yeah.
He said he didn't, but I don't know.
No, I don't think he did.
I
Azine
don't think
ain't
he gonna
having
tell
that.
it.
I don't think
I,
Azine having that.
I don't think so either. But he wouldn't tell us if he did.
No, I don't think he was involved with that. Azine ain't having that. I
I
wasn't
don't know
measuring
now.
nothing.
Zine let Velvet eat her box, so she might not been thinking right.
That girl was asleep when Velvet did that. Velvet just a nasty maggot.
Man, she's a little sex demon her damn self.
I keep feeling her vibe, y'all. When we was
She
changing
a
up,
little sex demon too.
and one of the people said, "Y'all look good together. Y'all a cute couple." And Velvet said, "Looks can be deceiving." I'm like,
Oh,
already,
Oh,
damn. Trouble in
already,
paradise already?
yeah.
Jesus.
And the
Okay.
girl asked her why, and she say, "Stay out of my business."
Oh,
Well, hell, get your ass off the internet.
Right.
exactly. Heifer.
She sure
Yeah. How you
said
expect
looks
somebody
can
not to
be
ask you
deceiving.
questions and you putting your shit out there?
Right.
Azine is a sweetheart, though. She's really sweet.
Mm.
Yes, she's very sweet and she's very pretty.
That's almost why I think that she went with going over there. Because I was like, what type of woman would even allow that? And you got kids.
I think it's because I'm gonna support my husband.
My husband, yep.
Hmm.
Because she ride for
Well, see,
If
him.
that's
y'all
what my
gotta
husband want to do, I'm
understand.
riding with my husband.
Y'all gotta understand. Shaka and Azine was on their own mission out there in Trans Zulu. They ran into Nature Boy at the farmers market or some store, and Nature
Mm.
Boy was broke as hell, ain't had no money, no nothing.
Of course he did.
And Shaka stuck his foot in his mouth trying to help that son of a bitch.
Mm.
Wow.
I
It
bet
come
you
to
wish you'd have
dreads
left him where
again,
you found
y'all.
him.
It
Can't
come
help
to
everybody.
dreads, y'all. Who is
Nah,
that?
this me,
My
Auntie.
name is
This this
Lil
It's little
this
Dum.
J
dumb
Star.
dog.
This
Oh,
J
Oh,
J
Star. This
Star.
okay.
me.
My name is Lil
Yeah, this
Dum
me.
Dum.
Oh my
You
God.
know what?
Little dum dum.
Yeah, Lil Dum Dum. That's her name, Lil Dum Dum.
Karma was about to kick you.
Yeah, so Karma,
You know,
Karma, I had
Karma,
to come up here.
she
So
vicious. Karma
Karma,
vicious on them there on it as it with the
yeah,
glue
I ain't,
with
yeah, cause she,
on the shot.
it's on the charger, man. Go get it off the charger. Go,
J
go
Star,
get it
you
off
say
the
you
charger.
came up here to stop the Jim Jank talk, huh?
Yeah,
He
y'all
did.
talking about them gym janks, man. I had to move around. It started making me itch and feel uncomfortable.
Not it.
Yeah, I was talking about gym janks. Um, nigga having. I wish a nigga would tell me to line up and have a gym jank competition. Say, man, hey,
Man,
them niggas having gym jank competitions in
Competition.
carbonation.
you know they'll do
Yeah, they was
anything
over
that
there
man tell them
measuring
to
them.
do.
They was over there measuring
Crom-
them Jim Janks. And they
Lord.
Crummer,
got
you better not
some.
have keep me. You look, Crummer talking about the kick. About the kick. Yeah,
Yeah.
you better not have
Yeah.
keep me. You kick my last page. You kick my club foot
She
page.
did. She kicked your ass
Yeah.
smooth up out of here.
Y'all be telling me to quit going in them lives with my real shit pay. You know I don't give a shit. Yeah, it's me.
Yep.
I yeah, I make my troll page now. Is now my name Lil Dum Dum in this club for TV.
Little dum
Yeah,
dum.
Lil Dum Dum.
Little dub dub.
That's cute.
You so look like a fool in that profile picture too.
Oh yes. Look like
Stupid
that
ass.
the little dog for the Rugrats.
Show her
Yep.
Angelica.
too. Angelica, little mean
No,
ass.
Cynthia. That's the one that had the hair missing. Yeah, she looked like Cynthia.
Angelica.
That's the one I just screenshotted when she was on there. Yeah,
Oh Lord,
I couldn't
she looked like she
I
got a
couldn't get,
penis sitting
but
straight
see,
up on the top of her
I
head. Look at that.
and look, Nicole,
Yep.
I couldn't get the whole dingaling. I was trying to get the whole dingaling, but I couldn't crop it that tall.
That's
It wouldn't let me
exactly
crop
what
out.
she looked like. She got on her head.
What
It wouldn't let
in
me
the
crop it.
Oh my
hell?
God. What the hell?
Why? What
And
I,
they
makes him
think
think
that
that's
shit cute.
cute?
I have not that long, is it?
I think it
They don't put
is.
weave in there.
Yeah, I
No,
think
that
weave is
ain't.
in.
No. Her hair is that long.
Nah, I
I
ain't
don't.
gonna lie. I should be. She probably do got the longest hair out of all
Yeah.
them other motherfuckers over there.
I don't think all they
But
have
I
like
don't see
club
it.
food. I don't think they had that long.
No, that's her hair. Her hair was that long.
Nah, that's
Mm-hmm.
her name, Lil Dum Dum. Well, her stupid ass.
Yes, yes. She is definitely that.
You know them kids. You get it. You know them kids. You know them dumb dumb suckers that they get them
The
suckers
little
to the look.
suckers,
They
Mm-hmm.
say,
yeah.
yeah,
The
yeah,
little
Yep.
that's her.
suckers.
That you get that
That's
look at.
her.
Yeah, her stupid ass.
But what I don't understand is how their hair stays in place, but his has to be fixed every morning.
Every morning.
Every
Every
single morning
morning.
they redoing his hair.
That's them leg. That's cause he be having them Papa leg, dreams.
And be digging crust
Oh
out
well,
and
yeah.
shit.
Them night tears. He be having them night tears.
Mm.
Look, when I came in, I said, damn, I hope Karma don't kick my motherfucking ass.
She
But you
had a
better
finger on the
warn her
trigger
ahead of
for you.
time. Shoot, you know she don't play.
Okay.
You gotta warn her ahead of time. Look, I'm coming in under this name. These are my troll accounts.
Don't
Yeah, I
kick
had to
Just
me.
come
let me
in.
make it.
I had to come in and disrupt the Jim Jane talk. Yeah, y'all was talking about too much Jim Jane. So it's men.
Come on,
Y'all ain't.
man.
It ain't just women in the beam team. It's men in the beam team too. Yeah, I had to
But when
just
y'all be
say, man,
talking
all
about
that.
coochies and stuff, we don't be saying
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We talk
Nah,
about
and
coochie
I
all
ain't
the
We
gonna.
let
time.
y'all
Yeah.
have y'all conversations.
Nah, see that be Unc when Unc be out and he be get this Buford and they honey butter chicken biscuit. He be seeing them girl with them tights on. He get talk, Unc get
Blame it
talking like,
all on world. It's all
And
world's
we
yeah.
just
fault.
let it
All his
happen. We
fault.
don't say
Nah,
nothing.
I ain't blaming Unc, but shit, hell, yeah, we don't want to hear about no Jim James. It's me in here
Yes, you
too,
do.
shit.
You see, you get pointers. You get pointers when you hear us talk like that. You know?
hmm
Unc get talking about how the sundress get caught between the booty cheeks and all that shit. Yeah, yeah, I be still, yeah. I be rooting for that shit. Y'all get talking about Jim James, I be like, man, say
Exactly.
I
See,
forgo create. I say
listen at that.
I done got
Listen at that.
I done got bored. I forgo create me another troll page now. Yeah, little dumb dog.
And then you came back and we
Is that
still
too?
talking about it.
hmm
Nah.
Ain't nothing
Oh,
wrong with talking about little Jim Junk every once in a while.
Okay.
yeah.
It help the men know what women want.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Honey, for the first
Help you
time I went and looked
keep your
at
wife satisfied.
Cat the Karma. I
okay.
bet this Karma doing this. I knew it was gonna be Karma with all them dick.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. You know it's
Oh
karma.
Lord.
You know it's karma.
So Efra a wife now again?
I guess
Wow.
she never was not a wife, honestly,
Yeah.
because there's no way in hell he would have let anybody else take her.
Have her. Yep.
hmm He want everything to himself. He'll say he don't want it, but he want everything to himself.
Yep. And then try to make it seem like that the people wanted her to stay a wife or something like that.
Oh, that's what I wanted to ask y'all ladies. Ty,
And I am you in the basement. Ty.
I had just missed the word about this. Ty, check this out. I ain't look, I ain't seen my daughters in 4 years. My daughter's coming down here June 6th. I
No,
ain't seen my daughters in 4 years
just
due
salt and
to they
pepper. Yeah.
due to my ignorant ass ex-wife. I ain't seen my daughters in 4 years, and they'll be here June 6th. I've been feeling
Oh.
like real like uneasy about the shit, like anxious and I don't know, like I mean, cause I used to fly to South Carolina, take them to Myrtle Beach for a week, like, and then shit went bad with me and they mama, and then I ain't seen my daughters in 4 years, and my parents been trying to get them down here, my sister, my grandma, yeah, our whole family we like, I got a son, J2, my son J2, Jason Jr., he ain't nothing but, he 4 years old, they ain't even met their brother yet. This the first time they about to meet their brother, and they finally
Oh
coming down here, and I ain't
God.
seen them in 4 years, and so I've been kind of like uneasy about that shit, and like my oldest daughter, she's 16. And the youngest is 13.
Just send
And
that money to that
as
one
y'all
person.
being ladies, do y'all have like
I thought that
any
I
kind
thought
of
it was
advice
a
y'all can
person
give me? Cause I've been feeling I ain't been able to sleep.
financial.
I've been my anxiety been
Then
bothering me. I just been
he
like
said it
real
then
out of whack.
so they called me
I
something.
would say be
Uh,
Cause,
honest with
That was
them
'cause
when
mind
they
you,
yes.
come.
it's been 4 years. And when I say men,
that's what
as far as men, they mama, like we had
I
a
would have
real
said
bad
it.
breakup. It was real nasty and
The more
disrespectful,
time
and
that called me.
it's been a lot of
Were you still
disrespect on
speaking to
social.
them?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like, yeah, we still speak. Like when it
Okay.
first happened, like, I would fly up there like twice a year and see them, like
Okay.
Christmas and like like in the summertime, take them to Myrtle Beach for a week and stuff like that. But then shit
Mhm.
had went bad and got messy and got real messy, and then she stopped letting me see the girls and got to tell them a bunch of feeding bullshit into their heads where they didn't want to talk to me. But
They
like for
said,
the
I
last
don't
month
think
since I
they just
found
want
out they
me to
well
I
like
think
last I ain't gonna
that's
say even a month, like 2 weeks I found out they coming. My mom been in communication with her. My mom and dad have
because they
been in
thought that
Mhm.
communication with her, and they finally got her to agree to let them come down here. And so we
you
got their
all like
plane
over and
tickets,
everything.
and it's like now after 4 years, it's like
I'm gonna get back right.
Damn, what do I do?
Come
Like,
on.
So, like Shawnee Pooh said, never speak bad on their mama in front of them.
Enjoy it, baby. Yeah.
Yeah, and I would say as soon as
Don't
yeah,
they get
don't
there,
don't do that.
Yeah,
as
and
soon as
just
they
I
get
mean,
there,
get to
have a
know them.
conversation with them about it and just be honest
Mhm.
on your part. As
Or
soon
what
as they
happened?
get there,
Oh
don't
yeah.
start laughing and act like everything's all good. I would say
Mhm.
soon as they get there, have that conversation.
Yep.
yeah. And see, one
Yep.
thing about it, like my mama had called me. I was at work one day, like 2 weeks ago. My mama called me. She said, we finally got so and so to get the girls to allow the girls to come down here and visit. And can you send me some money to help me and your daddy pay for the plane tickets? I'm like, okay, cool. Cash out the money to my mama. Then come to find out, my mama called me a week later. Was like, she like, Jason, well, I just got a message from Cadence saying that if they don't want to see you, and if they got to spend time with you, they don't want to come. But then last week,
Oh man.
Oh
um,
my God.
but no, check. I'm gonna tell you how shit be working, how shit be weird though. Last week, I just had this feeling. Some kept saying, call your daughters, call your daughters. So I didn't call, I text. I said, Cadence, this is my oldest, Cadence. I said, Cadence,
Mhm.
um, I know y'all coming down. My mama told me y'all coming down, and she said that y'all didn't want to see me, and if y'all did, y'all didn't want to come. I said, let me tell you like this. I said, me and your mama had a nasty breakup, and I understand how you feel the way you feel. No, I haven't been the greatest father. That's one thing about me. I don't mind admitting my flaws. Like I
Right.
don't when you got a bitch telling you that, and excuse my language, when you got a woman, because I ain't gonna talk about the mother of my children like that. When you got a
Right.
woman telling
Right.
you that, don't worry about my kids. I got a kingpin nigga that's taking care of all of us and all that. That
Mm.
shit kind of that shit kind of make you hesitate to spend $300, $400 every time you get a paycheck. You know, when a motherfucker tell you some shit like that.
Right.
And
Hmm.
then when I was sending money and I was trying to get my daughters down here for the summertime, uh, she would still be like, I don't know that bitch you with and whoop whoop whoop. For one,
Mm.
my old lady, a branch manager at a credit union and is a surgical
Mhm.
tech. You know what I'm saying? So I
So
know
she
it's
ain't for the
jealousy when it comes to
streets.
that.
Right.
Yeah, but she work at a bar and all this old type of shit. She like to party still. I'm 36, my
That's
old lady
jealousy.
40. You know what I'm saying?
That's
It's a
That's
bunch
jealousy.
of jealousy
jealousy.
going on.
That's
You know,
Yeah.
jealousy.
That's about
and
jealousy. It's not about nothing else
my
but
old lady,
jealousy.
she tried to create like this scenario like with the baby mama or the white, and I hate that term baby mama, with the mother of my kids. You know how they try to create them scenarios with the girl that you with now. So it's cool,
Yeah.
and then tell me I don't know that bitch you with and all that type of shit. So it's cool for
Hmm.
Mhm.
you. So it's cool for you to have my children around like all these dope boys and shit like that in Spartanburg and shit like you have my children around dope boys. They giving them money and shit. And my children got them
Mm-mm.
thinking that like that's okay. But
You said
Mm-mm.
Spartanburg?
I got, yeah, Spartanburg. Yeah,
That's where I
that's where
live.
my.
That's where I
Oh,
live.
really?
Are you in the
Oh.
bird?
Yeah, literally right now. Yes.
Yeah, you know
Oh,
where Summer
wow.
Hill
I'm gonna
at?
have to inbox you because I'm trying to figure out who was the kingpin that she could be
It,
talking about. Shit.
it's it's a nigga named Brad. Yeah, hit my inbox on the
I
ground. Yeah, we'll
will.
talk about it. But yeah, I ain't,
Hmm.
and I'm, but the thing is, but you telling me, okay, now I'm sending money up there. It's like basically I'm paying. I gotta pay to see my children. And I said I don't have no. I've
Hmm.
been supporting my kids, Christmas, buying iPads, all that type of shit. You know what I mean? But when you tell me I got a kingpin nigga that'll take care of my your daughters if you don't want to, that make me feel a whole different type of way because it let me know what type of niggas you bringing my children around. My old lady is a Hurricane Katrina victim. She could have took her ass back to New Orleans. She took her ass to school, went and got her surgical tech license, and moved up here. Now she a branch manager at a credit union. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So who really the bad mother in this situation? I got a stepson. I got a stepson that's 18 years old that's in college right now and he'll be a sophomore next year and can graduate because he went to a collegiate high school and graduated with high school with an associate's degree. So who really the
Okay,
bad
so
parent?
all the bad things that she's saying about your now lady, She is saying
Mm-hmm.
that because she's jealous.
Yep.
Period. It's nothing other than that. So you can't really listen to that. She probably has bad mouthed you to your kids and probably have given them a certain scenario of, oh, your daddy didn't want to be with y'all, your daddy don't want to take care of y'all, yada yada yada. So the first thing you should do is you should say, okay, I know things were bad. What questions do you have for me? And let
Mm-hmm.
them
And,
ask you any questions
and
that they may have.
Nicole, it's funny. Nicole, it's funny that you say that because maybe like Wednesday, I got off work. I came home, took me a nap, and my phone was ringing. And I answered the phone. It was my youngest daughter.
Mhm.
Mind you, after my mama had told me that they didn't want to see me, it was my youngest daughter. And I just found out all this stuff, like this stuff don't even like a ton of bricks, that my youngest daughter, both of my kids, very smart, very intelligent. But my youngest daughter, grades done started to drop. They've been straight A students like since they've been in elementary and junior high and high school and stuff. But my youngest daughter
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
started making C's and stuff. Now she's going to a therapist and stuff. And come to find out,
Oh, bless
she
the
called
Lord.
me. So check this out. So I answer the phone and it's a I know the number. This a type
864.
of woman that it's an 864 phone number. They
Yeah.
live in Moore, and so
Yeah.
I know they calling from their grandma's house because her sorry ass, she like to party and she work at the bar and shit. So my daughter basically live with her mama, and so I'm like, okay, this got to be either her ignorant ass calling about the girls coming down here, or it got to be one of my daughters calling. So I answer the phone with my youngest daughter, and the shit broke my heart. And she say, I say hello. She say, daddy. I say, hey. She said, this Kerrigan. I got Cadence and Kerrigan. She said, this Kerrigan. I said, what's going on, baby? She said, I don't know if you know, but I've been going to therapy. But my therapist said, I know that she said, I know that your mama told you that we didn't want to see you, but my therapist said it might be a good idea that whatever questions that I need to ask you, that I talk to you about it. And so she asked me, she said, Daddy, why did you leave us, and why did you stop calling us and lose contact, and why did you basically saying why did you abandon us?
Yep.
And
Mm-hmm.
that shit broke.
Yep.
And then she started crying. That shit broke me down. It like broke me down in
Mm.
tears.
Mm. Mm.
And so I had to explain to my daughter that the situation that went on, it wasn't like that. I can't